Today we're going to talk about what I think makes Boise so great and why a lot of people are deciding to live here. Right now I'm downtown Boise. I have the zoo just right here off to my right. A lot of times you can see a giraffe popping its head over the edge, and downtown is right there, and in front of me is going to be the Boise River, and I'm going to take you guys along the Greenbelt today. Hopefully this is coming across on video how beautiful it is down here. So just as I look down this path, it's, you know, a weaving path, again, river to the right. Trees are all coming in, lots of shade. It can get a little warm here in the summertime, like, you know, high 90s. Sometimes we'll hit those triple digits. But then the question is, well, what do you do during that heat? And it's like, well, you go down to the river. The river comes off of the Lucky Peak Reservoir out of the dam. The water's really cold, so it really helps cool down this area when you get close to it. There's lots of trees, lots of shades, lots of parks. Nice covered little pavilion area here for a little picnic. This is going to be one of our larger parks, and you see you got beach. Well, you got beach volleyball here, you got volleyball on the grass, tons of people out here hanging out, walking, exercising. Got the bros and the dogs working out over there, getting after it. Got people out here going for walks. Got this gal running. You got tons of cyclists. We passed that family back there that was biking. When you float the Boise River, that's something a lot of people do in the summertime. You put up by Barber Park, which is on the other side of town, and then this is where you get out. And so you'd get out just right there. That's another bridge that takes you across. And then when you get out of the river, you head over there, and you can load up on a bus, and the bus will take you back. Thanks. The bus will then take you back to grab your car. You can drop the raft here. You rent rafts with them if you want. It's a really fun play structure. I was just talking to a family who's thinking about coming up from Texas, and some of the reasons that they're wanting to come up, they're like, it's just too hot to do anything in the summer, and they also don't feel safe anymore. And I think when you come here, you'll just realize that there's lots of things to do here for families. And I think if you asked anybody, most people are going to say they feel safe. So like, for example, today I went into the office and I have this rad bike. It's an electric bike that we got out of company in Seattle. And I just had it in the back of my pickup truck. And in any other city, that bike would have been gone so fast. I didn't have a lock on it. And here it is. I'm riding it. So I'm going to just take a quick break, and got some live music over there. We should actually go check that out. I was thinking I'd take a quick break, but I guess what I'm wanting to do is just kind of show you guys the bushes and the trees and kind of let you know that, well, let's do this. I'll point out if I see anybody camping in the trees. So I'll keep an eye out for it. I often don't find people camping in the trees. When I come out here with my kids, we're often running through the trail so the kids can have fun, right? It's like wild over there. Okay, we're gonna get closer to the river. If you're looking for some low-hanging fruit of a place that you can go fish, this is gonna be it right here. And let's actually jump up this path. Oh, that guy's fishing right there. Here, let's cut down there real quick. A little off-roading here. This is a great area to come fish, fairly shallow right in here. And even fishing in some of those other spots is really great too, but I've often had a lot of luck kind of right there in the rapid. Now we are jumping across the river again. There's that guy fishing down there. And I just wanted to zoom over here. I hear some music, and so I just want you guys to see there could be food trucks going on, live music. Things can get really lively down here. Music festivals that roll through town. And food trucks, which I think we're going to see right up here. All sorts of different events that happen in the park. My kids go to a jiu-jitsu gym right now, and that was Morrison Park that we were just in over there. And I love it. The jiu-jitsu gym is remodeling their interior space right now. They did jiu-jitsu in the park, and so that was really fun where they took mats out. We ended up not going, but so here we got some live event and food going on. Taking all the back. See all the bikes. Got some drip lines going to keep people cooled off. This is the Green Acres food truck. Just walk you guys around through here.
You've never been in a while.
But lots of shade. Good mist. So I think I counted 40 bikes there. So you kind of see very lively food. The weather is perfect right now. Sunshine is out. You got a little bit of a breeze to keep you cool. And so people are doing what I'm doing. They're just out cycling. So we're going to stay on this side of the river here for a little bit. And again, that's just downtown off to our right. But they do a good job of keeping up this Greenbelt. So this is going to be not asphalt, but concrete. Very smooth. There were some other sections where the roots had done their damage and going over it was just like brutal. Just bumps after bumps after bumps. But it's kind of marked, very clear. You know, you stay on the right, the left. Thanks. Got a little gravel path right there for pedestrian walking. It's kind of a firefighter tribute right here. The path kind of weaves away. And then you got a firefighting training site right here, so where they would run up and down the ladder, go do hose work, all that stuff. I was a volunteer firefighter in the Seattle area for 2 years, so I remember doing a lot of that stuff in heat like this with full pack on.
Did you get confused that there was something else right?
All right, we're going to cross back over the river. So there's an old train trestle bridge that they converted to a walking path. And this is a popular spot to come hang out and to jump off the bridge into the river. Kind of wish I had shorts on right now. A friend of mine came to visit and we climbed up to the top of this train trestle, and it's always higher once you get up there. And it definitely took me a little while to jump.
It's cool. He's not slow down. Hey, go, bro. You got this. Oh, yes. Oh,
Such a beautiful river too. The river just really meanders, kind of cuts, takes different paths. So one, it's really pretty to look at. Two, it's fairly easy to find kind of shallow spots for kids to play in. And three, it's a really good fishery. And so if you like fishing, spinner, fly rod, anything like that, there's just a lot of good spots to go find on the river. All right, let's cut down this. Lots of bridges that cut across through this. Got some fly fishermen entering the river over there. But again, no people camping. No campers. I don't know if you can see it well. Got some guys walking up to go fly fishing. This is where things get really lively over here. It's one pocket of popularity. We're coming into Garden City. Lots of wind whipping through here. Garden City, I would say, is up and coming. Most people who know it really well would think, oh my gosh, I'd never live in Garden City, which makes sense, which is why I would say it's up and coming. There's just a lot of stuff happening, a lot of development happening. I did a good video kind of overviewing Garden City, my thoughts on it. And here's the official sign, welcome to Garden City. So we're officially out of Boise now. Here's a new restaurant. This was, I think, like the Crab Shack before, and now it has converted. Again, you see the river kind of widens here. It's actually dammed up a little bit down there. That's where the Boise Wave is. We'll go look at that. So this is going to be the Riverside Hotel. Dining. They actually have a heated pool, which doesn't sound phenomenal right now. Got some people dancing. Nice, very nice. Fun place to maybe do a staycation. Me and my wife done that there. We'll grab a hotel, and kids will swim in a warm pool, like think in the middle of the winter. So that's really fun. But if you did stay here, say you came on a scouting trip to visit, you could easily stay there and rent some bikes or borrow some bikes or hop on a scooter or go for a walk, and you'd be right on this Greenbelt section right here. And then up here we got Tulalip Wine Co. Really beautiful outdoor seating, again covered, lots of shade. So if you enjoy wine, the wine, when you think of Boise, you probably don't think of wine, but we actually have a lot of great wineries over by the Snake River on the far side of the valley. Got a mom toting two kids. Over there you got Push and Pour Coffee, and here you got a brand new development going in. Not this house, but right here. So you're gonna have some condos, some homes, some more commercial coming in. I think a sushi place is gonna be rolling, an ice cream place. Got a new taco place on the back of Garden City, or on the back of Push and Pour. And here's gonna be the Boise Wave. Not sure if there's any people surfing today. Could be kayaking. Nope, surfers. Got a little fruit stand set up. Let's go down and look at that real quick. So they'll alternate this wave They'll either make it really good for surfing or good for kayaking. Because right now it's obviously surfing. Super fun thing to do. Getting a wetsuit is definitely advised. You don't have to. I think you might be okay on a hot day like this. But again, that river's nice and cold. Okay, let's go keep riding. So something nice about the Boise area and the Treasure Valley as a whole is that even if you live in one of the other surrounding cities, you know, Eagle, Meridian, Nampa, Caldwell, anything like that, if you want to come into the city, if there's not a ton of traffic, you're maybe 30, 40 minutes away. You're in Eagle, you're like 20 minutes away. And so a nice thing about that, let's go check out down here. A nice thing about that is that depending on what you want in terms of lifestyle, what you want in terms of amenities and housing, you can go get that. You can most likely find anything that you're wanting somewhere in the valley. But then again, you get access to all this. You get access to the arts, the outdoor, the music festivals, the swimming, the river. It's not too far of a drive away. It's very accessible. It's very close. Again, you have the... Trying to remember what path to take here. Let's go straight.
I also just think, like, I don't know.
So this is like Quinn's Pond area, and you just saw, I'm guessing that was a mom, her 2 kids. You could easily come out here with a paddleboard, take your kids out. You could go fishing like these guys. I know guys go out bass fishing out here.
All right, Jim, this is what I am pet.
Thanks.
How much are those cameras?
A couple $100.
Oh, I gotta get one. It's all look like such a perv, you know?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
We scared them. Hey, take care.
Yeah, see ya. So out here, you got guys kayaking, got a couple people just kind of sitting on the paddleboard. You got 2 dudes on a paddleboard, one just relaxing. Some people hanging out right here. Covered area. Again, there's a breeze right now, so hopefully this audio is okay for you guys. Got some guys fishing over there. Got these guys enjoying the sun. I'm gonna loop over there. Oh, they're surfing the big wave today. Let's go check that out. Back here you have some more ponds. We'll actually cut this on the way out, and then there's another thing I want to show you guys that is brand new further down the river. So we'll go find it. Natural path ahead. Okay, so this is cool. So here's some smaller waves. You got one back there. You got younger kids surfing, longboarding, boogie boarding. My goodness. You got these guys out here playing around on the kayaks, the whitewater rafts. Excuse me. And then here's where it gets crazy. This is a large wave that is not open all the time. Very aggressive. Wonder if we can get out there and check it out. Oh, that guy just got rocked. So I can't get you guys over there right now. But they got steps going down on both sides. Use at your own risk, no leashes. So you got this guy out here. So if you crash, you got to snag your own board. But if you're into surfing and you're thinking, well, I can't surf in Boise because I'll be landlocked. Think again. You can go buy a board, $200-300. You can come out here and surf. Doesn't cost anything. You don't got to pay. It's really fun too. I haven't gone surfing. I had a really busy year last year, so I don't think I got out. So I'd like to go out this year. But it's fun as you're waiting in line at the surf line. It's just fun because you get to meet people that you wouldn't normally meet. I've met some really awesome people. who sit out there, and it's as you're waiting for your turn to go. It's really cool because you just get to have fun conversation with people, learn about what they do for work. So now over here, you're going to have some other ponds off to the right. Again, oh, you got a guy snorkeling. Oh, 2 people snorkeling. Just curious to look at. I'm curious what they're doing. A buddy of mine, me and Zach, snorkeled this river. Further up, we didn't come down this far, but it was just fun to see the river, see fish, crawdads. And again, fairly safe river. Like, I floated a huge section of the river like that, and I really wasn't worried about it. So here I'll often see guys who are maybe out on kayaks who are really into fishing. Like, that guy looks like he's fishing. I'm thinking out here you're going to be catching bass, so you're probably skipping stuff across the water. Got some guys hanging out there, or maybe girls, can't really tell, holding onto the buoy. Now you kind of see too that we're onto a gravel path. There's a Lime bike, so if you were to come here and you wanted to get around, take a bike, you could totally take that bike. And the Greenbelt is always going to kind of flip-flop between gravel, paved. I should have probably gone the other side. I know it's paved over there. But this is kind of fun too, because you can kind of see how wooded and rugged it is, which I always love. With young kids, it's fun to take them to as rugged places as possible. I'm seeing you everywhere now. You guys have been on my film 3 times now. So like over there, I see some people out in the bushes. I've hung out there with my kids before. It's kind of jungly. The kids can run around. If they want to get in the water, they can get in the water. Got a little rope swing going on. Whew, kind of pops there at the end. I have yet to see a really safe looking rope swing on this river. If you like bird watching, there's some beautiful birds out here. This is kind of where the ponds kind of come to an end. We're back to pavement, yes. It's so pretty back here. I'll mention it again. If you're thinking about moving to Idaho, Boise, major cities, follow this YouTube channel. I make videos each week about what it's like to live here. And additionally, I am a licensed real estate agent with an amazing team and great partners across the state, the state, and we help people get moved here each and every day. And so if that's something that you're wanting to do, you're moving from out of state, you don't know where to start, you can call, text, or email days, nights, or weekends. We would love to help you. Okay, the place I want to show you guys is directly over there. I see somebody in the river. I wonder if they're swimming or fishing. I bet they're fishing. So let's go ahead and cross the bridge up here. We'll see them from the bridge. Got a kid and his dad going for a walk. Oh, got a handful of people out. Nope, not fishing, just lounging. Chairs, getting waist deep, got the dog. Yeah, so you can see anywhere on the river, if you can find a spot to pull off, you can probably find a good place to hang out. All right. So here is something that is brand new. And you're going to have apartments for lease here. but you're gonna have more restaurants, things to do. I totally forgot to bring my lock, so we're really gonna test out. I want to show you guys this, so we're gonna test out if this bike is gonna get stolen or not. So I'm trying to think a good place to store it so it doesn't get stolen. As I was just talking to you guys about how I had this in the back of my pickup truck. So let's just park it next to these other bikes. Cut right through here. Boop. So here we got Tim's Burgers. Kind of feel like you're on a cruise ship here. Kind of slants up. Got a guy with a skeleton up there looking at us. I might mispronounce some of these things, but we got Boa Boy, so sushi, cocktail, steam buns. Laissez-faire, more wine for all you wine lovers. You'll get your fix here. It's kind of interesting. So again, if you walked out there, there'd be some trails here. They kind of got some sand set up. Nice outdoor seating, shaded. Shaded in the summertime. Got some nice rocks. Some water features. You got the boardwalk entrance, the leasing office right there. Chicken in a barrel barbecue. And that looks like it might be it. So that's Boise, Idaho. I think that's why people are moving here, at least one of the reasons. Lots of stuff to do, great access to the outdoors, good food, dining, nice people. If you want to watch another video, watch any of these videos next. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. And my bike was still here, so, and I don't see any people camping back here. So I'll keep an eye out on my way back. But again, if you guys want help moving here, we can help with that.